I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's a vast improvement. What's going on, everyone? So today we've got a very interesting and strange seating combination going on. So at the moment we've got myself on the driver's seat and Jen here, but what you don't know is Yaku's right there as well. We're all kind of crammed in here, and the reason is, and if you see, Jen's got her legs sitting right here next to me, is we've got our new front bumper and front lip sitting there in the passenger seat. Car parts get preference over people, and that's just a rule of life. So today we're running around, we're looking for a bunch of different parts. We managed to find the bumper and the front lip. So just a huge thanks to Kelvin Davids. He's a local guy here in Centurion. We're going to put some details about his business here. He's an E36 aficionado. So huge thanks to him and his team there for helping us out. They've also sourced a bunch of other parts we're looking for. So hopefully in the upcoming videos, we'll have some of those parts ready to show you guys as well. But right now it is hot as anything. So we're going to run inside, grab something to drink. Then we're going to head home and get this stuff fitted and see what else we can find, because we want to do some more parts shopping. Right guys, so we've just gotten home and Jen's going to kindly show us all the parts and explain what all of them are. So, well, what is that first piece that you've got right there?
So we've got a pretty little grill.
And is that for our current bumper?
Ew, no.
Well, that's a bit offensive, but okay. Right, so explain why we've got this grill.
So we've got this grill because we went and bought a brand new
front bumper! So
I said end bumper.
you said
You said it wrong.
So yeah guys, this is our new bumper, and as you can see it's currently not the same color as the car, but that's because she is brand spankers and Andrew is out hunting for new fog lights, because if you can tell, I don't know if it's this one or the other one, these fog lights themselves are, one leaks and I think one's got a chip. Yeah. Yaku gets his ass out of the way, I can check. Yeah. There's a chip right there. So those need to go. Then we've got the brake ducts that go behind there. We didn't actually put them back in the car because we knew we were getting this. So if you look through that hole at the moment, you can see the floor. But if we go somewhere over here, these are our brake ducts, and these, according to Kelvin, should still work with these somehow. Something
in that line.
In there. Something like that. So they got to go in there. So that's why we didn't put them back in there. And yeah, so we're going to try and get that on. We have also got new to us, so second-hand taillights. They do need a little bit of work, but we wanted to get rid of the ones with the orange indicators. Someone forgot to film us taking the old taillights out.
It was Centurion weather, so it was raining, so we had to do it quick.
So we can't actually show you guys the old taillights to make a comparison, but I'll put in an image from the internet right here. So we're going to have to take our new to us taillights and we'll give them a bit of a polish, and we think we're going to give them a bit of a tint too. So Andrew is hunting for fog lights at the moment and some tint for the rear taillights, but for now we think we're going to get the new taillights and give them a polish so they're ready for Andrew when he gets back. In front of us here we have got some second-hand taillights. We wanted to get the semi-clear ones because we didn't want the orange indicator section that went on the outside here. So we've got these, but as you can probably tell by this one over here, it's quite faded and hazy, but we have done a little test square here where we've given it a quick polish, and I don't know what you can see on camera there, but it has made a vast difference. So we're going to give these a polish, and then Andrew's on his way back now from Pretoria North. So when he's back, he's bringing tint with him, hopefully if he can find. Once he's back with the tint, we can then tint these. We want to smoke them slightly darker, but not too dark where it's illegal and is unsafe, but just enough to dull down the red a little bit. Right guys, so this lens was actually cleaned before we started polishing, but I want to show you, that is all the dirt and everything that comes out of the lens. It's actually impregnated in the plastic. It's also all the oxidized plastic. So it just goes to show how much damage sun and time does to your taillights. This happens to your headlights as well, even more so because they're at the front of the car. Okay, so we've just done one of the lights so far. This is the one that we did a bit of a test piece on, but you can kind of see what it started out life looking like. And this is where the other one is currently at. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think if you put the two of them together like this, it's quite the difference. So we're going to carry on. This is definitely working. I've misplaced the charger for the drill, so we're going to try and get this done before the drill dies. So cross fingers that it doesn't die. So the headlights, no, they are still tail lights, are nice and shiny now. Look at those. So those are way better. This was super foggy before. And the other side is there. You can see the reflections. It's beautiful. I'll show you from the back here. Way better. But they're just kind of sitting there because what we're going to do is as soon as Andrew's back now, he's bringing us black tint, and we're going to tint this one, tint that one, and they're just going to be a little bit duller because that red is extremely red at the moment. So we're going to change that. So, Jaco, I think we can pull them back out for now and get them back on the table, and then we wait for Andrew. Also, Andrew was meant to go out and get tint just for the tail lights and look for fog lights. Andrew's coming back with a whole lot of parts that he's just found. So we've got a lot more work ahead of us this afternoon that we were not banking on. We were looking for something else for the build, but we didn't find that, so we're going with this instead. And the other parts that we were thinking about doing will come on later. Right, so Jen is going to disassemble the entire front of the car, yeah?
I'm gonna try.
Can I just...
You stood on my white shoe.
Who's wearing white shoes in the garage?
I wasn't planning this, man.
You know you get involved.
You know you get it.
Because you can't
We know Brandon does
No, because
nothing.
I'm like, oh, you know what?
I hold the camera, you do the work.
No, we know Brandon does nothing and we do the work.
Exactly.
We established this last week. Okay guys, we've moved our new bumper and front lip to our table over here. What we've noticed is, actually let me just show you guys quickly. Along the front lip there's all of these little dimples here, which are obviously pilots for the screws that need to hold it together. And all of these seem to line up with the corresponding holes over here. So what we're going to try and do is drill them out so that we can place this over here and use the same screw to hold the existing lip on and our new lip so that it's all together in one nice piece. So we're going to try that. Hopefully it goes right because it's going to be a lot quicker than having to do new holes for it.
What did you bring?
Christmas!
Oh, you shouldn't have. I know my birthday's only on Monday, dude. Oh, damn, yes. Yes. And they're projectors. Damn. Look at that. Hey?
That looks good.
Good, eh? Glass. Got lights. Got more lights.
And
We got free lights. From your reaction, tell us what you think. Hey?
I can't see that far.
I approve. How's the difference, eh?
you brew?
A bit, a lot better. Chat.
Let me get some light for you.
But wait.
There's more!
Let's go.